All right, stick fighting, baton fighting. What's up, this is Equal Gus. Thank you guys again for all the love that we got on the single baton strike. Today we're here to do two, fighting with the batons. Remember, this is self-defense. If something of value helps you in your system that I give you here, this is going to be really short and simple. But the idea of it is to kind of expand your horizon outside of drills when you're working with another partner, and also how to be safe and different things like that. Thank you guys for the love again. And I know some of you guys were worried that I was teaching someone how to hit someone with a stick, but this is for martial artists who really want to improve themselves, or if you're not a martial artist, you want to go down the road. There's a lot of great stick fighting arts, and a lot of them are wonderful, and you can get some great training from them. But this is just ideas of things that we do, okay? So a couple things that we do, once again, as we talked about last time, we have our baton hanging out on the end, have this part here, and for us, we can strike, we can poke, we can do anything like that. The difference is now you have two, right? So what we do is when we train with weapons, it is an extension of our body, right? So like, let's say if the SOV here throws me a left punch, right? I may go 1, 2, 3. Very simple technique, right? A lot of you guys have done this before, but when you're doing it on someone, it makes a huge difference. In class, sometimes we go a little bit harder. Sometimes we may even put a little padding on it. So if we hit a little bit harder, we don't injure our workout partner. That's one of the things I would always suggest. But if I'm going to the outside, it's ba-bam-bam, right? That's kind of the idea of striking, right? If he throws me a right, I may go 1, 2, right? Just right into the face. Once again, if you don't know this, when you crash someone in the face, it really calls a visceral emotion, right? And so it gives you the opportunity to keep going, right? My suggestion, and once again, your training may have something different, which is fine. If I step here and I go bam, bam, from there I'm going to go lower, right? Because he's going to protect, and then I'm going to go boom and hit him again, right? Very simple technique, right? So I'm going to slow this down. I'm going to go slow because I don't want to injure him or freak him out at the same time, okay? So I'm gonna go here, he goes throw, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And the idea behind that is to keep it moving. Now, the other part of this is learning how to use your body, right? So if he throws me a right straight punch, I'm gonna, did you hear that too?
Yeah, I heard that too.
All right, so let's assume he throws me a right straight punch. Right, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, and there I am right there, 3, 4, 5, right? Now the other thing, what happens if he grabs my wrist, right? I'm just going to use the baton, right? Bam. So when I hit, then I'm just gonna continue attacking. And when I hit, I'm attacking. I'm hitting really hard, right? I'm just going right in. So when you're using the baton, the best thing to do, if you're new to this, is play with the batons, twirl them, throw them up in the air and catch them, different things like that. There are so many other really wonderful ways of fighting with the sticks, but this is just simple, right? Simple and practical for us, right? Also, I can put them together, and he goes to throw a punch, and I go here, right? And I can jam it into his rib, and if I want, I can leverage behind his leg and drive him down. Those are all wonderful things you can do with your baton. Right? Of course, make sure he's out of it before you put your head closer to his hands, right? And once again, these are just principles of movement, right? Now, what happens if you get caught and both of your batons are in your one hand, your right hand in this case, right? So he throws me a right, I may come here, right? Shield up, come up use one baton and then grab the other one and strike again, okay? So these are all simple, fun techniques. And if you like it, cool, help us out, subscribe to the channel. I want to do more of these. For all the haters that are coming, I've been getting hate all my life, so it doesn't change anything for me. But for those who really like the content, thank you guys. You guys add value, and I want to add value back to what we do. Stick fighting is in Kung Fu. Not all systems use sticks, but our system use sticks. So we use a lot of weapons, but sticks are one of them. So when you're striking, the goal is bam, 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 bam. And I want to be able to use my body. So if I come, he throws me a strike, and I go bam, bam. I want to be able to use my body when I'm moving like that, right? And I want to also know how to move my feet, right? So he goes and throws me a left, I move here. Now I'm in position to strike one, then strike two, right? So it's more like this. It's bam, 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 right there, right? And so the concept is, it's harder for him to understand what's coming, right? And if I really want to play with it, and we'll do this nice and slow so you guys can see this. When I go here, I may go 1, 2, 3. Add a kick in there. Because in village fighting, we use our entire body. It's not just the weapons themselves. It's really, really important. If he grabs the end of the stick, right, I may come in with an elbow and then go into my fighting, right? So if you're using that, if you're doing that already in your system, kudos to you. Play with some of these ideas, see what happens. If I go here, right, now he has a choice to make. What does he attack first, right? If I know who's going to attack someone with a stick like that, but you never know. This is the one thing I always tell people, you just never know. But when he comes, if he throws me a left, I go here, now I'm in position of attack, right? He takes his right hand and protects his ribs, and I come to the edge of the feet, right? Right, very simple, right? Or I come here, right? Very, very simple technique. So have some fun with that, see what you come up with, and thank you guys very much. Please like and subscribe. Here's a drill you can do. You can just practice it if you're new or if you want to try something different. Remember principles, not lessons, right? So you strike 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So again, step, drive your weight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And then if you want to strike in close, then you pull them down and strike that. Okay? So those are some fun things you can play with. Have fun with it. Chop it up. Write in the comments. Let me know what you think about some of this stuff. All right? Try to keep it nice.